Okay, we are back. Yes, indeed, we're here. It's Monday afternoon, Monday, October the 10th, 2022. Welcome, everybody. It's 3 o'clock Eastern Time, which means we're here for the final hour of trading on the day. Nice day today.
The Walmart Canada Fleet Team is
Interesting waves of buying and selling coming through here. Definitely entertaining. We're down 43 on the Dow at the moment. We were down 180, 190 at one point today after having a nice pop up this morning, but gave up all the gains, got to a loss, gave up all the losses, got to a gain, and now we're into the negative again. Interesting how this is meandering out. We may have a flat day with nothing happening when it's all said and done, but for option writers, what a wonderful time people have been having here. GameStop is our our example here for the class. My goodness, the shares this morning, they had closed on Friday at 25.35, and first thing this morning they went to the high in the first half hour of the high today. They got to 26.50. So, $1.15 up on the day. A whole bunch of viewers here wrote call options first thing this morning. A number of them did rollovers where they were buying back their $26 calls and writing 27s, and they bought back nice and cheap and bought and wrote much higher priced calls for next week, the week after. The thing you're supposed to do, and oh my goodness, just before 1 o'clock this afternoon, we got down to 24.83. What a pullback. $1.70 the stock gave up, which meant all those 27s and 26s lost a whole bunch of value. Down they went, and I have a pretty strong suspicion that a number of my viewers of this channel, savvy as they're becoming, bought back a bunch of calls today and made some money. This is good stuff. You write the call options up here and you buy them back down here and you go, thank you, sir. May I have another? And here we are at 25.12. With it all said and done, we're off 24 cents on the day, 2.2 million traded, which is about 550,000 pre-split volume. Quiet day again, and here we are. What a day. If this stock did this every day, the first 35, 40 minutes went up $1.50 and went down $1.75, $2, and then came back a little bit, people on this channel would become millionaires in weeks. You would just be writing and buying again and again and again. The kind of transaction you want to do, you're happy to do over a 1 week time frame. You get it during the day, you take it. Why not? Amazing. Other than that, we're showing now the Dow off, as I said, 68 now, 25 on the S&P, NASDAQ off 98 points. The Dow's off 1/4 percentage point. That's all it is. NASDAQ is almost 1 percentage point lower. So the Dow really should be off 280 points to match the NASDAQ debacle. Oil today finally decided to go lower. It was kind of hovering around this minus 30 cents plus 30-cent range. It just couldn't make up its mind. It made up its mind now. It's now down $1.70 a barrel, 90.95 in Texas. The realization is that just because OPEC says they're going to do something or indicates they might want to do something, nothing further from the truth is going to happen. They're talking the talk about a 2 million barrel drop in production. The reality is they're off 3.5 million barrels already because they can't even produce what they're supposed to produce between members. Nigeria down 800,000 barrels a day because that corrupt country can't even fix their own systems to produce to the max. Russia is complete disarray. So we got a lot of oil that's not hitting the market. And yet, the funny thing is 3.5 million barrels a day not coming to the market now for months, and this price of this commodity was in the mid 70s just a week and a half ago. I mean, the end of the summer driving season down here. Now they're trying to talk it up for winter. It's not working. The Chinese basically don't need 3 to 5 million barrels a day that everyone thought they would need. There are layoffs all over China. There are shutdowns all over the place. There's COVID breakouts everywhere. and the economy is backing off in China as well as in the rest of the world. And so oil needs globally are much lower than thought. They're desperately now trying to hype up a cold winter. That's what it is. Oh, okay. Well, the consumers won't need fuel for factory production of whatever. It's going to be because we got a cold winter. That's what's going to make oil go. And these guys are desperate. They're pulling at every straw that they can to try to find a way to get people worried about the oil price. It's just not happening. Of course, if those of us in the West were to just use a couple of gallons of fuel less every week, we would bring this to 35, 40 bucks a barrel in no time. We can crush this market. It's in our hands if we want to make it happen. But at the moment, 91 bucks a barrel is where we're at. We're certainly not at 130, and we stopped moving up with that run on Friday. We stopped, and now here we are, down 154. Welcome all to the afternoon show. Amazon is off 99 cents. Tesla is up 20 cents. Apple's up 65. It's been down a buck or two. Now it's up a little bit. GameStop 25.08, down 25 cents, 27 cents. SoFi 497, down 3 cents. 497, 498. HBQ up 3 cents. It's recovered from its loss of the day. It had an up opening at 25.46, went to 24.60, now 25.06. So we haven't even fluctuated a dollar today, and we're now up 2 cents. We're not going anywhere, which is great for option writers. Depreciation kicks in. If stocks don't move, the option time values shrink out and contracts just slump in value, making my viewers richer every single day. Look at the AMC Ape shares. They were positive this morning. They're negative now. They're down 31.5 more cents. The combined value of AMC common shares and AMC preferred shares, $8.40. It's just disastrous. Absolute disaster. Terrible. Over on ME, we're down 6.5 cents. We're at 294. The low today was 285. And Matterport, we're still off 22.9 cents. We're at 359. The low was 355. So we're still around the low of the day. ATIP down 2 cents to 103. The low was 101. 50,000 shares. That's all it's traded. 50,000. There's no volume. Smart Rent is up 6 cents to 246. The low was 239. The high today, 251. Now 246, up 6. 539,000 on Smart Rent. Spire down 1.5 cents to 105.5. Got down to 102. Now back to 105.5, down just 1.5 on 222,000 volume. Sextera down 11.5 cents, 302. The low today, 299, which means the low of all time, 299 earlier on 1 o'clock this afternoon. We're just a penny and a half above the all-time low. Bed Bath Beyond down 20 more to 522. Pfizer down 51 cents to 41.80. Boeing down 205. Up 205 to 131.84, holding a gain here. Cisco is down 32 cents to 39.95. We have broken the $40 barrier, and we have now reached the low of the year at 39.60 today. This is the 52-week low, 39.60 on Cisco. And the PE multiple on this one, 14.1. Fair price stock, not ridiculously cheap, certainly not expensive. This is in the lower range, but this is the market we're in right now. High rates, higher rates coming, high inflation, and not eliminated yet, and questions about the economy and the recession. And this is what you get. Right now, we're down 28 cents on the day at 39.98. Right now, $40 a share on Cisco, which puts the 35s and the 34s, those deep in the money calls, into play. If you own 38s and 40 deep in the money calls that you bought when the shares were higher, you want to move back to 38s or 36s or 35s or 34s. You're probably going to be quite safe down there, but you got to stay ahead of the market, and you've got to keep writing contracts. Always be writing. Cisco's on sale. HD Home Depot down 86 cents. Carvana down 133 to 17.94, kind of the low of the year range here. Robinhood down 27 cents. Vanek Vectors down 623 to 182.37. The 52-week low was set today at 180.12, the low of the year on Vanek. Yes, SMH is the symbol. And if you take a look at a 5-year chart on SMH, you'll see here for years and years and years going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, and hitting the all-time high range around December of 2021. Just, 10, 11 months ago, $318.82. $318.80. It's now $182. Yeah, that is a haircut to say the least. But that's what we've got these days with chip. Now chip demand is lower than before. First, they couldn't make enough chips. Now they got too many. They don't have the right kind. I mean, the world just doesn't know what it wants to do. Really amazing. IBM at 117.88, down 94 cents. The low today 117.04. The 52-week low 114 on IBM, 114.50. We're at 117.04 today for a brief moment. Still a couple of bucks away from the low of the year. The PE multiple on IBM is 19.3, and the yield, if you buy this stock, the dividend you'll get will give you a return of 5.4% on your money. This is ahead of a T-bill, but the T-bill is about to get a boost on November 2nd or 3rd coming up, the Fed meeting, and that's in 3 weeks roughly. The Fed will bump rates 3/4 of a point, which means T-bills will now push 4.8 to 5% on T-bills, which pushes IBM's yield. It has to go higher, which means the stock has to go a bit lower. Maybe 110, maybe 105, maybe 100 is the neighborhood. I don't know if there's a $17 drop in our future, but I can see it at 110, and that would yield this thing close to 6%. What can I say? You can buy the stock for the yield, write options against it, bring in the income. If the stock wants to slump a little more, buy back calls, write some more, protect yourself against the down drip, and take an option premium to compensate for the downstroke, but get that yield locked in. Up to you. Microsoft down 428 to 229.96. We were at as low as 226.75 today, just after 1 o'clock. That is the low of the year for Microsoft. 226.75 is a low. The high of 349 was the high not too long ago, within the last 52 weeks. So this stock has given up $123 from its high trade, but it's trading at 23.8 times earnings. Still too high. That's the issue there. And if you buy this stock for a dividend, you're getting a 1.16% yield. That's it. You're not getting a 4% yield on Microsoft. They use their money to buy back their stock to try to keep the PE multiple higher. Maybe they're better off handing it to shareholders in the form of cash and let the stock trade more on a yield basis. But hey, no one calls me for advice on that. 52-week low hit today. Goldman, $300 a share, down 33 cents. Google is down 40 cents to 99.17. Meta, 134.02, up 57 cents. Twitter up 130 to 50.47. BlackBerry down 18 cents to 439.5. Royal Caribbean down 266 on Royal Caribbean, $40.94. Stories out there for the cruise lines. Any of them want to raise money through bond issuances are likely going to have to pay between 14 and 16% interest to get any kind of buyers on their bonds, and that is maybe not even a for sure at this point. Target is up 96 cents to 153.30, but JP Morgan down 77, Costco down 96, Walmart up 86 cents. Nvidia is down 360 to 117.16, Disney down 166 to 95.5, and Moderna is up 479 to 124.10 on Moderna. We did see it as high as 125.25 today. That's what Moderna is doing. American Airlines down 14 cents to 12.04. Netflix up 5 cents, $2.30. I watched 2 movies last night. I haven't watched 2 movies on Netflix back to back in years. I mean, it's been a long time. I don't know why. I was just in the mood to see a couple of movies. I watched Moneyball with Brad Pitt. Love that baseball movie. Love all the actors in that movie. And I watched Margin Call, which I hadn't seen for over a year, and love watching Margin Call. I am I'm so impressed by how they did that movie because they didn't hold back punches about terminology on Wall Street. They really they called a spade a spade. Derivatives and these futures and these leveraged bets that this so-called brokerage firm was making. Very, very realistic, very interesting. Of course, it was an over-the-top story about a brokerage firm that was about to go under in a few weeks had they not cleared out some investments. Unfortunately, by selling, what they were holding, they really made the street eat up a lot of bad debt, and they saved themselves, but the street paid a bit of a price. Again, this is all fiction, but it can happen. It can happen to a degree in real life. A fascinating story about the behind-the-scenes stock brokerage stuff, and you see various levels of players in the firm. You got the sales guys, the top sales guy, the manager for the sales guy, the guy in charge of the brokerage, and then the big man himself at the very top of the pyramid there. And everybody had to make things happen. Had to do certain things to make this come through, to sort of save this firm from itself. But the firm is a shadow of itself. A lot of people were let go, and it was an interesting thing to watch. I love the overall atmosphere of that movie and the tension that they were feeling. It was well made. Guys, we're at 25.01 on GameStop. We're threatening to go under 25 for a second time today. Maybe a third time, I don't know, but it looks like a second time to me. We're down 34 cents on GameStop. The Dow Jones is up 11 points. We've got a nothing burger going on here. Nothing great. And so those of you who have written calls this morning, congratulations. Way to go. Kent knows exactly what we're talking about here. Today was fun. Kent made money today. Thank you, all of you, Mirko and Boo and Richard and Wing Commander and Karen and John Malone, all giving us thumbs ups here. Thank you guys for this. Ricardo, thank you. DH Ruta, thank you. Appreciate this. I got a strangle on GameStop, a 24 cash secured put, and a $27 covered call that expires this Friday. Coyote, we have to fight to the death for the right to claim number 33 now. Both are thinking I'm 35. H. Gregory, I'm thumbs up 45. Bruce, I'm beyond those guys. Fabulous. Thank you all for these thumbs ups already. Appreciate it. Jennifer, what GameStop calls are everyone writing today? I'm looking at 21 October 26 calls for 136. This message is about 5 minutes old. Let's see. To be honest, criticizers, it sucked for me. I got on a couple of rides with my daughter, and she had a blast. I had a headache, and I was nauseous for an hour. I'm too old for this stuff. Don't go on those rides. Oh gosh. There you go. And my stink big trigger says credit Savage 20% in an hour, just like that. Bought and sold GameStop 3 times this morning, and it just keeps triggering. Laughing out loud. This is fun, and I'm on my phone driving back to San Francisco from Santa Cruz. Right on. Hang in there. John's touchpad. Bruce, I am thumbs up 56. Thank you all for coming through here today with us and visiting with us on today, Canada, Thanksgiving Day here in Canada. It's Thanksgiving in Canada. Thank you all for your best wishes to us. And we appreciate it. We will head over here at the moment for comments, member-only comments from now on. Thank you all for visiting and hanging out. Please become a member today. Join this gang, and we'll have some fun together. Thank you all for your following of this channel and your support. These thumbs ups make a difference. 62 of them are here, and I thank you. The best way I can say thank you is to throw off some of these guys right here. Hopefully these neat emojis will get the market going in the direction you want it going. whether you need a stock to go up or a stock to go down, here's some knee emojis to make it all better. Neat, 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 neat from Uncle Bruce to you. The Knights of Knee. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alex, I have been waiting weeks and weeks to get my GameStop stock into account I can write calls from in the UK. And they are arriving on Thursday. I'm like a kid the week before Christmas. Right on, Alex. TH sold 80, 11 for $6 covered calls on SoFi. This will be November 4. No, $6 SoFis after buying back all my calls last week, looking like SoFi to report around 11.9. Hope to sell again and jump in price due to good report. Bill has given us knee emojis. Splayer's given us the knee emojis. Here they come, folks. The knee emojis. The attack is on. Mirko, I did buy back and write again today a bunch of contracts. I made $1,800. Not bad for a day, but somehow there was no rinse and repeat today. Would have loved to sell and buy more often. Well, you know, we're always at the ready. Whenever the market wants to give it to you, you take advantage of these opportunities where you write high, buy back low, write high, buy back low. Check out my classes if you want to learn how to write call options on stocks you already have, or poor man covered call option strategies where you can write stock options on stock options very conservatively. There's ways. Credit Savage, October 21, 26 covered call stink bid. Stink ask has been deployed for 175 now. High ask bid 139 right now. I'm feeling lucky today, so hopefully that'll happen. Thank you all for throwing these neat emojis around with me. Always fun. Appreciate it. Let's see. Alex, I feel you. My cash for 100 GameStop will probably arrive on Thursday as well. Credit Savage. Yeah, that is what we did here. Alex, to the Credit Savage, I'm the same. I get dizzy and nauseous on a roundabout these days. Bit embarrassing in front of the kids. Credit Savage of Wall Street. Obviously, that ask is for GameStop. H. Gregory, that's a beautiful drive. Credit. Mirko, I guess it could always be better, but I'm happy with the nearly $2,000 today. Oh, no kidding. $125 an hour on an 8-hour day. And in the same time, maybe already on Wednesday, I'll watch one or two more classes to avoid mistakes. Michael bought back my GameStop 27 October 14s for 43 cents. And I rewrote 27 October 21s for 117. Sweet move today. Sweet move. That's exactly how you do it. Keep up the good work, Michael. That's exactly how you want to play this game. Coming in closer, higher strikes, good stuff. Man, this is good going, you guys. $24.99 right now on GameStop. Shares down 36 cents at the moment. The Dow's up 23 points. S&P down 13. NASDAQ down 60. That's what we got happening at the moment here in the marketplace, folks. Welcome one, welcome all to this channel. Thank you for the 67 thumbs ups. We need 33 more to get us to 100. I have a feeling you're going to get me there. I'm crossing my fingers and my toes. Need 33 more thumbs ups. Nick is saying to Christina and Boo and JR, I need to make 6,400 to reach 50 grand per day goal today. I hope I can make it. Way to go, buddy. Make it happen. Michael H, my SoFi buyback order will just not fill, though. That's the issue right there. Well, some days are heavier and more active than others, and that's just the way it is. SoFi is down a penny at $5 even. HPQ is $25.12, up 7 cents. GameStop down 40, $24.95 now. A little more selling coming in on the GameStop shares. Let's see here. What else? Apple up 130, Tesla up 140, Amazon down 44, Dow's is now up 41 on the Dow Jones for the index. But we're down 11 and 61 on the SP and NASDAQ. Okay, let's see. Lisa, I'm hoping to find a deep in the money call for Apple. I got my fingers crossed. Always be looking. Just be patient and be looking. Michael wrote 5.5 for 21 cents for this Friday, trying to buy back at 3 cents. There you go. That's what I'm doing. Writing for 21 and a bunch of them and looking to buy back at 3 pennies. To score 18 cents a contract times about 100 or so. What's that, $1,800? Not bad. Using 10,000 shares of SoFi to make $1,800 while you're holding it. hopefully that'll happen. They're out of the money, and shrinkage alone will give it to them. Absolutely, he will get this. It's just a question of what day. Might be Friday. We'll see how things progress. Indeed, well done, everybody. I love it when I read about you guys. Some of you guys making $1,000 in a day, 1,500 in a day, 2,000 in a day. What I mean by that is option writers, because these are folks that weren't making this kind of money a year ago. A year ago, these folks were rejoicing when they were making $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day. Now we have folks who are routinely bringing in some nice profits from time to time, some substantial profits on multiple units of contracts. And I'll tell you right now, that ups your hourly rate dramatically, changes everything. At the end of the week, you figure out you made 4,000 gross trading options, writing them and buying them back. You figure a 40-hour week, that's $100 an hour. And how many friends do you know that make $100 an hour doing what they're doing? There aren't many. There are some out there, of course. Some will make far more than that. But when you're making $100 an hour or $150 an hour or more from your house in the comfort of your surroundings, it's kind of special. It's kind of a nice feeling. And it sure beats getting up in the morning and having to shower and shave and trudging to wherever you got to trudge to get to your office, and going through the staff meetings and all the pressures and who knows what, working your way back home and, changing out into your slept clothes and asking yourself, how much did I make today? And you go, oh yeah, I make $5,000 a month gross. So great. That's $250 a day before tax and deductions. I cleared $150. Oh, wow. I made $150 today, and I get to make just that much tomorrow, not a dime more. Here, you write 10 calls for $250 a call, buy them back for $1. You made $1,500. Hey, you can do that in your underwear. You can do that in your PJs. It's off camera. How nice is this? Christina, 35 minutes, Nick. Nick is saying, Uncle Bruce, I now have 102,000 so far. I bought some more today at $496. Nice job, sir. Bringing down that average. GameStop dropping off a cliff currently, says Coyote. We're at 24.78. We are backing off. There's no doubt of that. I think we're at the low of the day right now on GameStop. We had been at 24.82. We're now 24.75 for the low of the day. And so another wave of selling has come into GameStop here in the last half hour, 45 minutes of the day. We reached the low at 1 o'clock today, the previous low. And then the stock put on a bit of a rally, and by 2 o'clock, it had hit its sort of afternoon high. It kind of got back to about 25.42, and now it's at 24.80. So yeah, it's given back 60-something odd cents again. Sell my house fast, Purple Marlboro, MD, Uncle Bruce. I wrote a $27 HPQ strike that expires December 16th. I did that late Tuesday last week for $175 a contract, and I did that on a poor man covered call. So I have a deep in the money call. I wrote this one for $175. I bought it back for 99 cents today. 15 minutes later, I then wrote a $25 contract expiring 10/21, which is much closer than that December 16th. And I wrote it for 81 cents. Nice job. That's an all right job. $25 strike. Good move. HPQ 2504. Those contracts are worth 4 cents. They expire in 11 days. So not very long from now, they die. Good move. Yes, there's some money in them there hills. Michael Coyote, good timing. Right after I wrote those 27s. Interesting. Well done. Sell my house fast, Upper Marlboro. This is the way to do this. Taking money off the table, taking new money in with a much shorter time frame, and a little closer into the market. Right on. 24.81 is GameStop, and HPQ 2504. With the Dow now negative, the Dow has gone red again. We're now down 30 points. We were just positive a few minutes ago. We're now down 30 on the Dow, 34 now, down 20 on S&P, 87 on NASDAQ, and down 175 on the oil price. So it's red all over the place right now. The Credit Savage is saying Nick is trying to get his seat at the SoFi executives table, and I like it. We have his ears, so that's a good thing. We can tell Nick to tell them what to, Yeah, buddy, right on. Cool bean stuff. Amazon down 72 cents. Tesla is up just 19. Those of you who've written 240s, 250s, you may want to be looking at writing 230s now, buying back those old calls and writing closer in calls, bringing in more cash. 225 Teslas can be written. There's pressure on Tesla stock. Mr. Musk needs a couple of $1 billion. He can't sell Tesla until after the third quarter's numbers are released. So the pressure is on Tesla to stay lower, not go higher. And so writing 225s, 230s, 235s might be in your wheelhouse out there to bring in some nice extra premiums here from just out of the money contracts. 2482 on GameStop right now. Interesting stuff. And wheat rallies to a 3-month high as Russia's attacks on Ukraine raise risks to Black Sea grain exports. No kidding. Nick, I have, for Credit Savage, I have my way. I'm looking to get 200 grand on SoFi. Just hope, though, that SoFi doesn't go bankrupt. I don't think, Nick, it's going bankrupt. We're bringing in 100 million a week in fresh deposits. Additional, this bank's book is growing dramatically. I think far from it. I think you're going to have a big tax problem with your SoFi. A delicious, wonderful tax problem that you'll easily handle. And you'll move on. It'll be just fine. SoFi 497.5, 498 now. GameStop 24.79, back under 24.80. We're down 56 cents, 4 cents away on GameStop for the low of the day. Your contracts out there, folks, are dropping again. There you have it. Interesting. And Credit Savage is saying, I just hope they don't get delisted. I mean, Bruce, what do you think about that? Yeah, okay. 31-point drop on the Dow. No, let's call it 30. Yeah, 31 to 35 is where we're off now. Down 22 on S&P, down 91 on NASDAQ. More pressure coming in on these shares. Michael, if we make enough money, we'll be in the I pay zero in taxes bracket. That's right, because in America, the more you make, the less you pay. It's a wonderful system. The poor of the country pay the most in taxes, and the rich pay the least, or at least they're given every opportunity to pay nothing if they set themselves up. You just got to get those gross revenues coming in so you can then hire those tax advisors that have deep political ties into the Republican Party. And then you too can become a tax-free American and live the life of Riley. Wonderful stuff. Hey, we're just trying to get by. We're all just trying to survive in this harsh, harsh world in which we live. I don't know. It is what it is. 24.80 on GameStop. The time left in the day, 27 minutes. That is all she wrote today. 27 minutes left to go in the session. I'm going to take a look here at a couple of other indicators. Interest rates are still moving up. They're moving up in Germany now to 2.34 from about 2.15 as of midnight. So that is a higher rate. Italy is moving higher from 3.3 to 3. Pardon me. Hang on a second. From what? From where to where? Where are we going on Italy here? If I can get Italy to cooperate. My big ass iPad doesn't want to help. It's a 4.6% on Italian rates. We reached almost 4.9 this morning, earlier today, interestingly. What else have we got going on here? Currencies. Always pressure. The UK pound, 97 cents on the dollar, so it's less than the euro is 97 cents to the US dollar, so the euro is under parity. The pound 110, down a third of a penny today, 110 at the moment. The Australian dollar 63 cents for the Aussie dollar, and the yen is right up to 145.7 again. That is approaching the highest just a few weeks ago, before the Bank of Japan stepped in to try to interfere with the free fall of the yen. It is falling again. Oil 90.89, down 178 a barrel at the moment. The Dow unchanged, now down 3.5, and we're seeing just a lot of volatility here. But it's a volatility around zero is what we have. We have a volatility around the break even today. So we're really not getting any massive movement. The good news for you guys is some of your shares that you write options on are slumping, and time goes by, so your contracts continue to depreciate and deteriorate in value, which is what you're looking for. LL, I am thumbs up 81. Bruce, you only have 19 to go to get to 100. I see 82 now. We have 18 thumbs ups needed in the next 25 minutes to get to 100 thumbs ups and get us into triple digits for the day. If you guys can find this button right here on your computers or on your devices, please hit the thumbs up button for me and get us over 100 thumbs ups today. 84 are now here, 16 needed to get. Now we got 85, 15 left to get, and we'll have 100 thumbs ups for this afternoon session. Thank you all. 151 of you here. That should not be a problem to find 15. Bobby Atkinson, I found it. Thank you, Bobby. Cindy B, I'm number 85. Here's number 90. That just came in. Number 90 just popped in here. So we're only down to 10 thumbs ups left to get to make it to 100. 93 are here now. Guys, you're awesome. 7 to go. Thank you all so very much. I'm so excited. I'm going to hit the buzzer. I'm going to hit that buzzer. 4 to go. 96 in. 96 in. 4 left. 98 are here, babies. Look at that. 98. 99. We got a Wayne Gretzky showing right now. 1 more thumbs ups, and we've got it. Here's some knee emojis to get us over the top. I got to love this. DQ is 94. Thanks, DQ. Here we go. 99 in the house. Looking for 1 more thumbs ups to get us over. And we'll be into the triple digits yet again. Thank you, one and all, for helping out tonight. There it is. 100 thumbs ups on the Thanksgiving Monday here in Canada. Thank you, guys. 101 now. Still coming through. Boom, says DQ. Gaboom. And here's mine, says Susan Shops about. 103 on the thumbs up meter. Bobby Atkinson, yeah, man, you did it. Thank you all so very much. We love it. We're there. Boom, says DQ. You got the more than 100 thumbs ups now. Fabulous. All right. What else is going on? We got Rocket Lab down 12 cents. We've got SoFi down 3.5. GameStop down 35 to $24.82. Sorry, $25, $24.82 range. Let's double check this. There's a little rally here on GameStop. $24.82. That's what we got. Not too much happening there. Yeah, a quiet, nothing burger session is what we're going to come up with here, I think. Abram, thank you. AJ, thank you for being number 104, buddy. DQ, writing calls against thumbs ups on this run. Nick S is shorting thumbs now. There you go. Nick shorts everything. He just shorts it all. There's no mercy from Nick. He's out to make money, and I say go get him, Nick. Get him, and get him now. Beach Boy, if Christina or any Uncle Bruce's members want to Discord with us, to do some Discord with us, just ask Uncle Bruce to connect us. Shoot him an email, and there will be soup for you next. There you go. Yeah, let me know. Just send me an email if you want to be part of the Discord group. I'll send the email over to Beach Boy, and then he'll contact you to show you how to get into the group. Lisa, Uncle Bruce is a June 16th, 2023 $90 strike at 55.75. A bad idea on Apple. Deep in the money calls. So, you want to buy it? Okay, you want to buy a 90. So Apple is 141, right? So the contract has a value of $51.41. That's the book value of this contract. If you can buy it for $55.75, it's a good buy because it is within more than 90% of the price of this contract is book value. That's a good thing. So yeah, I like it. You're well within the 90-10 parameters. Now, if you can do a 95 or a 100, also within the 90-10 rule, look at those. But the 90, yeah, I mean, you can now write a call option for $5,575 on Apple instead of paying $14,100 for 100 shares. So yeah, you're paying $8,500 less to write a call. If you happen to have 14 grand lying around or 15 or something, you could buy almost 3 of these and then write 3 calls instead of 1 call. The leverage has just come your way. So yes, Elisa, that's a contract in the money. Now let me kind of correct myself. Yeah, it's good. June 2023 is okay. Now take a look, Elisa, on something else. I just thought of this. Why don't you take a look for the same contract for longer term than this? Not that there's anything wrong with this one at all, because I like the 90-10 rule. This is right in there. But can you get the 90 for the 90-10 rule? Like, could you buy the 90 contract for $56, $56.50 for maybe December 2023 or February 2024? Like anything like that, like further out, even better. Shop, but if that's, you start with that one and always keep your eyes open. You may find that 3 weeks from now you've written a call or two, and now you can move this one out and get into a December 2023 or a June 2024 contract on a 90-10 rule by selling this one and buying that one instead. You can always make the leap anytime. Stay ahead of this time curve. I like it. I like it a lot. Right on. Credit Savage, Anthony Noto doesn't strike me as a type of man who, BS's. His vision for SoFi is the AWS of finance. I don't think he will stop at $10 a share. No. At 10K to 200,000 shares will set you for generational wealth. I believe Noto has purchased stock up to $20 a share personally. A lot of it. He's bought in the 15s. He's bought in the 13s, the 12s, the 11s, the 10s. He just buys stock all the time. Yeah, he's looking for much more than $30-40 a share. Oscar Voss has become a YouTube member. Now, I am not, if I'm not mistaken, Oscar, I get the impression that you have come back to us, that you have returned to us for another go, and it must have been all those knee emojis that got you going, because you're watching all of us. You're watching us having so much fun with the knee emojis. You wanted in on this action. I don't blame you, because it's a good time. Thank you, my friend, for joining in. Mirko, welcome back. Oscar Splair, the soup kernel was great. Sleep Nance. DQ Beachway, is that different than the old retail against the machine Discord? Oscar, boom, GameStop, money. We're at 2487, I think. Yeah, 2487. Who else we got here? Splair, DQ, when he means the same one I think about, it's for sure a different one. Boris, welcome. Oscar, DQ, welcome back. Oscar Voss, great to have you here. Welcome. Love it when you folks come to see us again. Pop back in and join us. If you become Gold Bagel members, of course, you move up one more ladder in this channel where you can join me every morning for the pre-show alert, where I go live at about 7:45 to 8 o'clock Eastern time with the pre-show trading alert, giving ideas of what happened overnight, what you should be looking for now. Then I start at 8:30 with everybody here. Gold Bagel members also get a show every Wednesday, 8 o'clock prime time with Uncle Bruce, 8 o'clock in the evening. For Gold Bagel members only, it's as close as you're going to get to a one-on-one without having to have a one-on-one. And we cover a lot of ground on that show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. I welcome all of you to that. And that would be fabulous. Lobo Blast, 10K, 200K. I barely have 700. I need to buy this dip now. Oscar, thanks, everybody. We're back. America DQ. Yes, it is difficult. It is different. Only members and goldies over there. DQ, thank you, Mirko. Good times with the Gold Bagel members. Those of you who want to upgrade, it's easy to do. You just go to your YouTube account, which is probably up there somewhere. You probably have a button with your little avatar on it, and then it'll show all the channels you've joined. And then if you click on that, you'll probably find my channel in there, because if you're already a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member, you're already there. But it'll give you the option to upgrade your channel to Gold Bagel member, and you'll be just charged a pro-rated amount for the balance of the month to go up to the next level, to the penthouse. And come join us there too. I'd love to have you there. So welcome all of you, whatever level you are. I'm glad you're here. Welcome one and welcome all. Members, keep this channel going. That's all there is to it. What else is going on here? Christina, I'm on the phone with my broker. I can't buy or sell options. Says I have a small maintenance call, but he doesn't know why. What the hell's wrong with these guys? Miraculous. 107, hello. Here's my thumbs up. I'm going back to the beginning. Smile. I'm going to watch this whole show. Boo. I've noticed a few on here that write on Ford. Any thoughts on it? No. I do hear conflicting stories on the stock and on the company. But I don't follow Ford very closely at all. DQ small maintenance call sounds like you are doing too well. Beach Boy, DQ, check it out and see for yourself if you can wake up. That is DQ, wake up, buddy. Mirko, Ford is going lower like everything else, laughing out loud. There you go. Interesting stuff. That was interesting. Was it Mirko that you told us this morning about the delays in getting a car in Germany? There are up to 1 year delays in getting a Mercedes. Production interruptions. Amazing. We'll see what happens. Anyway, there you have it. We have now got 15 minutes left in our day here, and then we're done for Monday. We're down 5.8 points on the Dow. This is a nothing burger when it's all said and done. The S&P is down 16 or 17 points, and the Nasdaq's down 77. GameStop is $24.95. We got down to $24.75. We were as high as $26.50. And there are folks here who have made some money today playing around with options today on GameStop. Thank you, GameStop. Mirko, yes, Bruce, it is. It's this Mercedes, the delays. DQ, Alexa, play Wake Up by Mad Season. Okay. Rust never sleeps. At Beach Boy says DQ. Rust never sleeps, my friend. Right out. Thank you for being here. Stink bits save lives. Look at that shirt. I'm not going to lift any higher because then you're going to see, you're going to see skin. Stink bits save lives. Welcome to this channel's motto. Nice to have you here, and congratulations all of you who've had stink bids come in, stink offers come in. Way to write options today and buy them back, and write them and buy them back. Proud of all of you. Job well done. Those of you who are newbies, you got to take my classes. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep telling you, you got to do it. You got to head over here to stockmarketswithbruce.ca. This is where you got to go. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the change in the rest of your life. You go to this website right here. It's my website here in Canada. That's why it's in .ca instead of .com. Go to my Canadian website and find the homepage. As soon as you link into that address, you'll find my homepage. Here it is. This is kind of what it looks like. You can't miss that face for radio. Head to the tab that says classes right there. And now, attention students, class is in session. There are 13 classes that you can pick up here one at a time. Watch them in whatever order you want. I recommend starting at class number 1. That's kind of, how I figure it. How options work, how to write them using aggressive trading strategies, winning strategies you need to know, earning income, how to trade stock option spreads, how to do butterfly options, how does Uncle Bruce pick his faves, writing poor man cover call, writing strategies to quit your day job, a stock options rollover strategies. They're all here. Every class is available. They're $100 a class. It's not that expensive. I mean, you were watching people here talking about making $500, $400, $800, $1,500, $2,000 and up on trades. We got folks here during the week that are generating some serious coin. You really want to do this. I did these classes for a reason, so I don't have to repeat myself every day with all the basics of how option writing works. These classes, you buy these, you can watch them as many times as you want. If you have a problem with a link, just send me a private email. There's a link in my website to my private email, but my email is right here. If you're having a problem with any class that you've purchased and you can't find it, you want to watch it again, send me an email and I'll send you the link through email, and then you can watch it again and again and again. Learn how to write these options. Learn how they work. Learn the psychology of the option buyer. You have to understand your opponent, because there is an opponent. You have an ally called the clock. You are the scoreboard. the time runs, these contracts, the time runs out on these contracts all the time. Every Friday contracts expire. That is your secret weapon to ultimate success. But the option player out there, that is a different investor than you are. You're the conservative investor. You're the one who holds stock, or you hold options that are in the money on shares you like. You're the one that's writing and creating these call options that all these gamblers are playing with. Normally, it's the pension funds, hedge funds, mutual funds, ETFs, and sophisticated investment houses that are writing options all the time, have been since the 70s. Now you can join this party as well. It's the same trade that they have to do. You pick the price you want to sell the call at. You pick the price you'd like to buy it back at. Generally, you buy it back for less than you sell it for, and that's how you make money. Simple as that. Check out the classes and become aware of the basics of option writing. You don't need to be an incredibly sophisticated, highfalutin university graduate investor type person. No. You don't have to go to Harvard or Yale or Princeton or anything like that. No. You can watch these classes and you can get a pretty good handle on how this works. And of course, you get to watch these folks here talking all day long, and you're going to follow what they're up to, and you can verify whether they're telling the truth or not. You can see the quotes on the stocks and the options that they're dealing with by going to your own Market Watch website if you want, or Yahoo Business, or the NASDAQ options market on the web. You can check these quotes and see what these contracts are trading for, and you can tell whether these folks are telling you what's really going on. It's pretty easy to verify. These people here are making money. There's a lot of them here making money. There's a lot of them who aren't here who are making money, who've been here and who come through here from time to time. You can join this party, pal. You can join it and completely change your life. I mean, completely change your cash flow scenario, revenue from a new source that you've never had before. You may have a credit card that you need to get rid of. Maybe it's just overextended. Maybe you're sick and tired of paying 22% interest rates. Those minimum payments are killer. I don't know what your situation is. You got a car loan. You got a 5-year-old car that's going on the fritz, and you'd really like to get rid of it. You got to pay off that loan. Well, maybe we can accelerate that through option premiums that'll come in. There's ways. Many ways. More lessons are coming. 13 are available now. More are coming out in the near future. I'll be producing more classes before the end of the year. And I'll let you know when they're coming up, and you want to be part of the live studio audience for the class. You can sign up for that I'll let you know when it's time. And we'll get you more educated on how to be a prolific, deadly option writer, where you're going to make yourself a lot of money. Welcome, everybody. It's nice to have you here. What else is going on? Christina, I'm still waiting. They say I owe $1,288. That's interesting, since that's what I made today. Crazy. Mirko, a couple of friends drive company cars and say all have problems with getting new cars. VW doesn't take any new orders at the moment. Mercedes, well over a year. All German cars take a really long time right now. Boris, new company cars at my workplace have indefinite delivery dates. Mirko, couldn't be good for the future revenue if you can't take orders because you have such a big backlog. That is correct. This is an issue. This is going to be a profit problem. Nick, Christine, did you get PDT status, patter day trader? If so, you must have 25 grand every day in your margin account that you need to maintain. Boo. I thought Brugman was our secret weapon. Nick, pattern day trader. There you go. Spicy Android, I'm number 111. Alex, Boosh. Mirko, Boris, my best friend has ordered his new hybrid C class Mercedes in the spring of 22. First date was spring 23. Now he's in the third quarter of 23, and they say they are not sure if they can deliver. It's ridiculous. Unbelievable. And we hear stories all the time about Tesla having factory issues and getting things up and running. Yeah, there's delivery issues out there. Susan Shop's about. We got 6 minutes to go, by the way. Bruce, your thoughts on buying 2024 and 2025 calls on your favorite SPACs and just holding for later, waiting for them, or at least hitting 10 before writing calls? I wouldn't be buying calls on the SPACs, that the former SPACs that we have. I would just buy the paper. They're so cheap right now, just buy the stock. But writing calls, you really have to be a full-timer on top of this market like you can't believe to take advantage of writing calls on the SPACs. They're so cheap. Unless you're going to write calls like December 2023 calls out of the money a ways, then you can go ahead and not have to worry about being on top of the market every second of the day. You'll be fine. All right, we're at $25 on GameStop right now, $24.99. We have 5 minutes left to go. We're down 7 points on the Dow. It's a nothing burger day. 16-point drop on S&P and NASDAQ down 74. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here and nailing this thumbs up button for me. You guys are awesome. You put us now at 115 thumbs up, so I do appreciate this. Always good to get into triple digits with these, and I thank you all for those. If any of you are able to hit the thumbs up button, please let us know, and that would be fabulous. And here we go. Nick is saying to Susan, consider buying an HBQ call so you can start writing today. There you go. There's always that. You have to make sure your brokerage firm is set up, that you've set up your accounts with your online broker for option writing and poor man cover call writing, which is diagonal spreads, I think is what they call it. You have to make sure that your account, you might need to convert it to a margin account just to adhere to their rules, but no big deal. You don't have to use margin. You just have to have it available. It's all good. And learn how to become a poor man cover call writer. Take my classes. Spend $100 per class. Do it over 2 or 3 months if you need that much time. Take your time. It's not a race. And for $1,300, you'll have taken all the classes. You can watch them as many times as you like. You can have a handle on just what we're talking about here, and you can join the party. You'll quickly get your $1,300 back if you follow what we're doing here. You will make money. I am pretty sure of that. If you want to go further with that, you can always engage my services on a one-on-one consultation, private on-camera consultation, where we will just visit with each other. Sundays, I do the Sundays, 10 in the morning, noon, and 2 in the afternoon. I have 3 sessions available, 3 times available on Sundays for one-on-ones. And if you'd like to have one of those, you send me an email and say, Bruce, I'd like to talk to you alone for an hour. Can we get together this Sunday? Let me know what time works for you. I will send you an invite. You can make a donation to the PayPal account, and we'll lock you in. And we can then hang out for an hour or so. It usually takes a little more than an hour because I seem to talk a lot. It's weird. And we'll get you going. We'll get you figured out. And you will quickly recoup whatever investment you're going to make into how to do this, and then some, and then a lot of some, because this is for the rest of your life. It's going to change everything. Could it help you get rid of your day job? Yes. Could it put you on a path to travel full-time for a while? Yeah, if that's what you want. Can it just free you up? Maybe you've got a full-time job and a part-time job, and you just want to get rid of one of those two. Maybe this is the way. We have folks here who have completely changed everything. Their lives today are nothing like they were before they started writing options. Absolutely nothing like it. And they're not going back. I'll tell you right now, they don't want to go back. Anyway, there it is. What else is going on? Nicholas is wondering, maybe Disney $105 calls for the month. I don't know. I don't know the pricing of it, but you can always write an out of the money call on Disney. I think that would be out of the money, wouldn't it? Alex, talking of classes, any update on lesson number 14? Soon. Just bought my first lesson, says T. Hutch. Way to go. Christina, okay, got off the phone. I can trade again. Right on, Christina, you're back. 1 minute to go today, and you're up and running for tomorrow. We're down 85 on the last minute sell-off here for the day. 26-point drop on S&P and NASDAQ down 106. So we're firing off a few sell orders here at the end of the day now as the markets are dipping. 24.97 on GameStop. Amazon is down 83. Tesla down, or up 8 cents, was down 7 cents. Apple up 43 cents. And SoFi 497 right now. This is what we seem to be doing here with the last seconds of the day, getting through all of this. Boris, calls are such a risky business now. You don't want to go long calls. You just want to write them. That's what you want to do. Thank you, everybody, for being with me today. Appreciate this. Apple and Snowflake are among the S&P 500's weakest stocks. There's the headline right there. And we're just about done for the day. We are done for the day. Christina, I am a pattern day trader level. I have been, always will be, but this was different. It was a maintenance call for $250. Weird. I don't get it, but I'm trading again. Michael, no writing them, says Michael. That's what Michael's saying. Not writing them, says Michael. In any event, yeah, if you don't write calls, you are gambling. There's little doubt of that for sure. We're done for the day. The time is done. I sure hope our friend in Greece is having a good time. Looking forward for Larry Titus to get back whenever he's finished his trip. Hit those bells for us. We'll look forward to seeing him. Let's see. Christina, dang it, the day is done. And here's the cowbell, Bruce. Here's some cowbells for you. The day is done. Right on. Thank you all for joining me today, and I sure hope that a bunch of you made a bunch of money today. I think a bunch of you did today, and I'm really happy about that. Let's see how this market reacts tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if we go lower. I just don't see upside momentum right now on this market. Downgrades coming. I think a lot of corporate downgrades have to come. We're entering into a slowing economy right now, and it's going to show on corporate earnings. But that's just my take on it. We'll find out how it all works out. Looks like the Dow ended up with a 93-point loss when it was finished off here, and Tesla did lose 11 cents. Apple only hung on to a 33-cent gain. It was slipping at the end there. GameStop, $24.95, down 37 cents, looks like. We're trading now in the after hours on a few stocks, 25.01 on GameStop at the moment on 22 shares, no volume. To say the least, there is no volume on GameStop these days. Well, there it is. Pfizer down 55, Boeing up $2, one of the only greens. Cisco down 38, Home Depot down 189, Carvana down $1.09, IBM off 104. There were sells coming through today. We had sales coming through. Folks, thank you for joining me today. I sure hope you had a good day with us. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning before the show begins, probably around 7:45, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Join me for the Trade Alert show. And then at 8:30, the Gold Bagel members will get that. And then at 8:30, we open up for everybody. Come and join us. And let's see what's going on. Thank you. Beach Boy, Christina, while you're on the phone, if you want to get the Discord, just ask Uncle Bruce to connect us. And then there will be soup for you. Alrighty. Christina says, okay, I'll do that right now. Splitter, we'll see you tomorrow. You got it. Send Uncle Bruce an email, says Beach Boy. And I'll get you his link, and you guys can connect on the Reddit, and away you go. Guys, thank you so much for all of your comments and your kind words. Best wishes. Thank you for these donations that have been coming in, joining me as becoming members of the channel, renewing your memberships. All this leads to this channel's success. I thank you. Love growing this account as you're growing your returns. Let's keep this happening. Thank you for the 126 thumbs ups. Boy, that's good stuff. Beach Boy, a good night. Thank you, Uncle B. You got it, guys. Have a good evening, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning, and we'll do it all again and try to make some more money. Uncle Bruce, I received a PayPal email on the class. I bought. Should I expect an email with a link? T Hutch, send me a private email. That way I can send you the link personally. Just do that right now, and I'll get it out to you in a few minutes. We'll take care of you. Anybody who's buying a class, if you don't get a link automatically to the class, just send me a private email. Let me know that you acquired it. I will then send it to you directly. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Credit Savage. Okay, folks, you have a good day. Catch you tomorrow. T Hutch, thanks. Sell my house over Marlboro. Good night. Good night. Good night, wherever you are. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye for now.